Well, nothing really ever goes as planned, or I shouldn't say never, but rarely. Something's gone goofy with the clutching mechanism for the starter. So, yeah, this is what we're spending our morning doing instead of cutting trees. Ay, ay, ay. We'll be right back. So we dug through the hoard of inherited tools. We used the improper tool. You're supposed to use a special service tool, but we cobbled together a 2-point puller, got the rotor off. The little doodads, I don't even know what they're called, I'm not even going to pretend. The things that kick out to lock the starting gear into the rotor to start it, but then also allow it to ratchet when the thing's running. It popped out. We've broken a bolt head here. Less critical, and I'm half tempted to just put it back together with only 2 of the 3. It's going down. It's really cold out here. So we're going to see what kind of wrench rebuild we can do. And by we, right now I'm watching Skippy. I was helping him a second ago, but he's undertaken the process. We got the chain back on. We got the chain back on the sprockets, back on the roller. It had come off the roller. So the clutch works, it's just the chain had popped off the sprocket. And then this thing poops on the bed. You're a bad boy. You're a bad scooter. But we'll see, we'll put her all together. And like I said, I'm not. Ah, this one's dripping, dude. Bear is dripping oil, is dripping gas. I didn't even look at that one, so stupid. We're sitting here going, hey, we smell gas. I figured, we assumed it was this thing because it was all cobbled up on its side here, one of the saws or the tank, but. Alright, we gotta get back here because, well, we gotta get back on this thing. We'll be right, let me see. And we gotta give that spring a little stretch.
Yeah.
I broke a bolt there. 1, 2, 3. You want to just tack that in there with the welder? Shit, I'm not gonna remember to get it.
Do so much good. Good job, dude.
Yeah, tap that out. Put that in a slingshot. All right, like I said, we're gonna pay attention, and we'll get back to you maybe in just a minute.
That's not a big deal because this is torque, and you already have the stud in there.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it all gets held in place with the bolt, the crank bolt.
Well, yes and no. I mean, you got 2 of them. It's
good
to have, but
it's not. I'm not worried about it.
Critical because we are a torque setting here.
Maybe when I replace the clutch, I'll pull that apart and replace it. But right now, it's not a priority.
It's shear strength. That's what I'm trying to say.
Shear. Yeah, that's true, and the bolt's there. So that thing, that spring probably was weak, and then it just kind of fell out. Okay, these all move freely. Oh, and that goes. Oh, is that a little worn out? Dude, that gear doesn't look healthy. It looks like that's a bit worn out. And by worn out, I mean messed up right here.
Oh, this done broke.
That done broke?
Yep.
Oh, is that it?
Pull that off. That's supposed to be attached.
For reals? We may have bigger issues. We do have a lathe up here and a welder. Oh, it's supposed to be attached to that gear.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is a compression fitting.
Yeah, I see. Oh, okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. The book, of course, I've got a service manual, but the book is not it's not being very cooperative with the information. All right, so let's get the welder out. I'll put some weld on that. How much room do we have on the back? Anyway, I got to put this down because I got to pay attention. all be sped up.
Make it burn.
I had a failure after 101. This is good and tight. No.
Grab the vise. Careful, it may be hot.
Right at the end of it. That's PFH.
Burn through it. You want the drill bit to it? Well, the drill bit to it, didn't you?
No. It's PFH.
That should work.
Still hot.
So that's laying flat too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd mess with the other side.
I don't know because really that's only for starting. Like that's support. We hit that with the belt center. We come in. We have to clean up that bushing a little bit. With some sandpaper, not with file. Here we go. I'm sure you can see this. Here's the
That was close side.
Alright, we're going to give her for a minute on the belt sander and put it all back together. Alright, this is what I grew up calling a ranch rebuild, where you just do with what you have. Yep, welded that starting gear back together, ran it on the belt sander. And then turns out we changed the shape. I don't have the camera rolling, but we kind of changed the shape with the heat. So we had to hone it. We ended up honing it with a 3/4 socket on an impact wrench, some lapping compound. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I wanted it hot because I didn't want it to come apart, but we haven't tested it yet. I figure Skippy didn't want to get squirt oil everywhere, so we're going to put that side cover on, and then we're going to see if this thing even works. We'll be on camera. Got the chain is tensioned properly. Oops, sorry, showing you guys to the ground. All right, I'll be all right. I'm just going to set everything here right now. We can sort it out after dark.
You want to double check your chain tension?
And we it's much better. Put it on my to-do list to some freaking wheels, man. Cutting wheels.
I sworn I brought a box up.
And it may be. I mean, you're probably right. Well, not probably. I'm sure you're right.
I still need the 10mm.
Ah! Getting excited. I don't see any. I do want to make sure that everything rolls. I'm going to pick up both back tires. And I want to make sure everything rolls right.
Yep, yep.
Easy. Cut my sidewalk.
That moved a little quicker than I expected.
Thanks. Stop. You need to choke it because it's cold as hell now.
I want to hear it crank.
It works. Get into the mountains!
A couple hours later.
I'm not even sure what time it is. That was a couple hours.
Last time I looked, it was 11:30. It's probably 12:30.
I don't care. Honestly.
Doesn't matter to me. Let's get some trees knocked down.
Yeah.
That's off the wall.
Off the wall. Alright.
Get the shit fired up.
Yell at me, man. Woohoo! Well, that was fun. Alright, I'll come back when we get to where we got to go.